Okay. Oh, look. He's content. Let's see, he's sick, so he's gonna sleep this time. We're going back to scavenging with Marco. I've created a shortcut that'll make it look safer. I think that might be the point of that location. It seemed like the underground area is meant to be a place where you can scavenge a ton of stuff, but the above ground area looks like it's relatively dangerous. And that, I think that as you went from right to left, the gaps are getting bigger and bigger, so it'd be even more dangerous if you were a slower character. So Bruno's going to be on guard duty. I didn't tell him to sleep in the bed last time, did I? I mean, on the floor last time, did I? Got new locations, like a lot of new locations. Military outpost. Those who aim at each other during the day often trade with each other at night. These soldiers have a lot of goods and they're willing to trade, especially for alcohol or cigarettes. But be careful, you never know what to expect from them. Interesting. So you don't know if they might be dangerous as a surprise. But that's interesting. Obviously, there's other stuff. You could probably take stuff, but I feel like if people see you take stuff, you could be in some serious trouble. If they're armed, especially, which they are. They're soldiers. But now I have a location I can go to when I want to trigger trade, if I need to trade, because I have goods to trade, like the riches and everything, and that one dude's not showing up, because I don't think I have any control of when he shows up. But I can control when I go to a trade location. But I think I'm happy with Sniper Junction for the moment. I think I want to go deeper into that. City Hospital. It's been shelled several times. There was a fire and numerous bandit raids, and yet it still operates. Some wards still admit patients and save lives, mostly thanks to Dr. Jeffimo, a renowned surgeon, who remains steadfast and keeps the others in line. So let's see. Caution advised, but lots of food materials and meds. Huge amount of parts, it says. That's interesting. Although I wonder if that would be robbing if I was doing it. I could probably go there to treat Pavel, who is sick. It's a hospital. Hotel. Huge amounts of food, you say? Lots of materials, huge amounts of weapons. Oh, that could be the next priority. Lots of parts, possible trade, and caution advised. Pogren Travel Agency used to own this small yet luxurious hotel. The owners fled the city just before the siege, along with the foreign journalists that had been staying there. Someone moved in there recently and spread the news that he was willing to barter. Maybe he has something useful to us. I just wonder if you can get the food on your own or if you have to barter for it. That's a little bit of an ambiguity that I worry about. St. Mary's Church. St. Mary's Church is known for its charitable priest, Oleg. Alas, the church has recently been devastated and Oleg's fate is unknown. We can expect piles of rubble, so a shovel might come in handy. A group of armed men are said to occupy the vestry building now. Going there might be dangerous. Oh. Huge amounts of weapons, lots of food and meds, but we could be in trouble. I don't know, man. Weapons would be good, obviously. Huge amounts of weapons, very encouraging, but I don't want to get killed for it. Huge amounts of weapons. I wonder if that's a warning that I need to get weapons fast. This one has no mention of weapons at all. It's just a location where I get a lot of materials and meds, which themselves can also be interesting. Yeah, this one has food, material, and meds. I think I want to stick with Sniper Junction for now. It's a cleared location. It's a known location. I feel like I should get more than 10% out of it before I give up on it. But I'll look into weapon locations soon. But this will help us jump ahead a lot on our crafting. So Marco's in scavenge mode. Everyone's good to go. Yeah, okay. Might need the crowbar. Shovel feels a little redundant because you usually have some spare time, so spending extra time digging for a bit doesn't seem crazy. But the crowbar could be my only option for getting through a door. Alright, listening for that shot. There it is. Yeah. Oh shit. Hoo-hoo! Feeling a little jumpy right now. Alright, we're underground. We're good. I get to explore now. What's through here? Alright, we gotta be careful. He's noticeably slower than the other character was, so it's not a negligible threat. Wow. just get so much stuff. Wood will be a low priority, because it's wood, obviously. And suddenly I have a bunch of that. But I'll grab what I can. You know what? I'm just going to create a giant location of wood right here. And I'll come back for this specific location for if I want to fill up my inventory on my way out. Don't mind me, I know that other guy that saved you, remember? So don't get mad at me if I'm grabbing stuff. Or something. Don't want that, hopefully, because like, that guy got saved by somebody from my party, but he doesn't know who I am, so I wonder if he could potentially be hostile without any context. I have no idea. He could be dead for all I know already. Cigarette stuff. He likes cigarettes. Ooh, electrical parts. Fantastic. Let's see. Not in a hurry to make cigarettes themselves, but I'll grab an already created cigarette for our friend back home. Tobacco, electrical parts, and so on. We're getting useful things around here. I'm leaving the cigarette components on the floor for now. But I'll grab if I see a bunch of created cigarettes, I'll try to take them with me. Unless I think that I can't take them, because you can only carry so much. This is a big place. Even more components. Good news. Can I climb up? Yep. No big deal. So I'm just behind the place where the people are sleeping now. Herbal meds and med ingredients. They're valuable, but we're filling up my inventory a little bit here. I'll see what else I can find. A lot of stuff around here. Should I check in on our friend, maybe? Just to see if he's alive over there? What's up here? Those rats? Or like a potentially angry person? They must be rats. I don't see a human there. Nobody ever said caution was advised. Where's that baby? Did he leave the baby here to go running out, but then maybe the baby's not still here? I don't think the baby's still here. They either moved elsewhere in the building or they're gone. I'd like to think they're not dead over the course of one day, but it's possible. But it could be that's just where they last had the baby. Why is that TV still on? Just turn the TV off. You're spooking your baby with your creepy TV. Let's see if we can find anything truly valuable. Oh, we're gonna need a saw to get through that. Okay. That'll warrant a return trip, won't it? Anyone up here? This is a cool location. I might go somewhere else next to get more weapon parts, since we're getting a bunch of other parts right now. But it's noteworthy. Hey look, teddy bear. I'm not grabbing another one of those right now. I might have to put away the cigarette. Maybe even the meds, just to stock up like crazy on parts. Because if I could build a ton of stuff, we're good. Right now, I'm not short on meds. I could come up short on it later, but right now I could probably visit the hospital if I really need to. Don't see anything in there. A lot to explore. More components. Can I carry any more? No. Drop the med ingredients for now. That's so many components. I can get so much done with that. I'll drop components for electrical parts and normal parts though, if I find those. Get some sort of reasonable ratio out of. The door's boarded up. Something's blocking from the other side. I have a crossbow. I mean a crowbar. Crowbar it. You can't crowbar. Why can't you crowbar? Oh, I can go up here. Can't I? No. It's boarded from the other side and I can't get through otherwise. Oh, there's a hole. Yeah, there's a thing to stand on right down here and a hole there. So if I can use the saw on the door, I can proceed. So I think our next goal is going to be to build a saw blade. And then when I have the saw built, I can get through this door and then we can check out all the stuff that's beyond that point. But for now, I think that's all we're going to get out of here then, if that's the case. Alright, so note to self, if I come to Sniper Junction again, bring a saw blade. See, backpack should be full. That's a lot of parts. So I believe we'll be good. I'm gonna get out of here. We should be good to go on wood, so I'm not going to bring any of that back right now because we just chopped up all our furniture. So now I just need to get out of here safe, and then I'll probably go to a location where I think I can get weapon parts next, but after that I may come back here with a saw blade and see what I can find behind there. That's probably where all the food is supposed to be, because I think this one says it's supposed to have food, and it's probably kept somewhere safe. Don't die. Go, 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 go! Home free. Screw you, sniper. You're a terrible person. What's wrong with you? Are you bored? Just sniping random people in a town? Found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. Tell me we're not rated. The night was calm. 48 components. Wow. I had not done the math on how big that number was, and that is an impressively large number. Alright, Bruno, you are tired. Let's go let you is anyone really hungry? You're very hungry, you're very hungry. Alright, Bruno, I know you're tired, but first priority is going to be to cook. You get to make a 2-part meal, because we have vegetables. That's cool. Anything to chop up in the house right now? Oh, whoa, oh, right, the screen. Let's see, oh yeah. We get to use cooked food. Fantastic. Okay, we can chop stuff up over there. You're very hungry, slightly sick. Let's have everyone meet up for their meals. Bruno, you're not too hungry. Let's have you go to sleep. Everyone get their meals. You're gonna go rest as soon as we're done, and then our friend's gonna take on the daily duties. Let's really quick set up a... Before we go on to anything else, we'll set up a water purifier. There we go. Yeah, we have 0 right now. Use 3 components. That shouldn't be a big deal. We should run this thing on a regular basis to keep our water supplies up. Because it doesn't use too many components, and components are becoming more and more plentiful, but obviously water's important. Water and food. So if I have a source, I should maintain it. Ooh! Speaking of food, here, get you going. We have food. We caught some. Good news. That was fast, actually. I might want to set up a second trap. Alright, our water's running. Let's go grab our food. That's fantastic. So we already got more. I'm just gonna bait the trap right away then. Keep that trend going, huh? Hopefully it keeps being successful, because that was a good start. Alright, we'll check the radio real quick and then we'll have a meal before we move on. Alright. The daily routine of checking the radio for nightmare news. Warm weather. Radio poor again. People are scouring the streets and abandoned houses for everything that can be eaten, burned, or traded. If aid doesn't reach the city soon, the situation will become dire. As expected, just news about how supplies are going to become more and more scarce as we go on. So we better get hoarding, and while we're hoarding, we also want to get busy making this place defensible or we're going to be in trouble. Someone's at the door. Hello, I've got a proposition for you. Well, give me a moment, I gotta eat. Before this guy starves to death real quick. Yummy, yummy. Alright, really hope this guy doesn't try to fucking... Please don't mug me. I've had enough stuff happening. Hi there, you're new, aren't you? What? No. What does that mean? Hi there, neighbor. You aren't from around here, are you? I've come to tell you that there's an abandoned house nearby. The owners fled the city long ago when it was still possible. If you help me get inside, we might find something of value there. What do you say? What if it's a trap? Or what if it's good? Do I trust people? Voight? I want to try to help people when they ask for help, so I'm going to go with it. But I might get punished for my naivete at some point. Maybe. It's always Pavel, isn't it? It's always Pavel who goes out on the run. Well, they'll recover from being tired soon, I hope. Because that paralyzes me a little bit, but I don't want to kick their asses, so we'll wait for them to wake up for a bit and see what we can get done. There we go. Bruno's woken up. Let's get him on crafting. Oh, wait, actually, this is the way to go for crafting duty. Oh, wait, no, he's rested. All right, so Bruno, you go not chop some stuff up. Get you on crafting duty. We still have some hours left in the day. I literally just waited here because I didn't want to make them not get their chance to rest. But now we got shit to do. Let's review what I can do for the household. So we could make a heater, but that's not necessary yet. We don't need more than 2 beds at the moment, because if everyone's sleeping at once, something's gone horribly wrong. Armchairs would help with morale, but morale's pretty good so far. Metal workshop's not necessary. Moonshine still. We could start making moonshine, which would help us with trade. That could be very valuable, depending on what you need to make a moonshine. That would use 6. 6 was not too bad, but the biggest thing is it would take most of my parts. So I need to be very sure that I don't need the parts for something else right now, and I probably do. Because I probably want to do something here. Weapon parts are our limiting factor here. Alright, I already have lockpick, shuffle, crowbar. Yep. Weapon parts are our limiting factor here. I need to get weapon parts from a location to continue with the saw blade. So, that means Sniper Junction is going to be on hold. I'm going to want to visit one of those weapon part locations tonight. And then we'll be able to build saw blades, and that'll let us go through some of those doors we can't get into. And if we get a pistol, that could definitely help keep us alive. So that itself is good. We have 1 broken pistol. But we have none of the weapon parts we need. We have no broken shotguns yet. That's cool. You can get a shotgun and a pistol here. Yeah, that's how we defend ourselves. You fortify your base, and then you get your weapon parts in check. So I think I am going to make a moonshine still. That'll be our opportunity to start making money, hopefully. We'll look into the components needed for that stuff. Boarding up the house is not listed here anymore, so I assume that we've now reached maximum defense as far as boarding up the house goes. You might be able to board it up more if you upgrade the station itself again, but for now we'll make a moonshine still. Here we go. Put it right next to the water. I don't see why not. There's obviously an item density here, but putting them anywhere else seems like it would just involve making my characters run around a lot. Let's see what we have right here. More wood and fuel. Yep. I would say that shovel's already paid. I mean that axe is already paid for itself, and it's only going to pay for itself more when I get more use out of it. I could probably take the axe to other buildings when I'm on my raids. I could probably scavenge a location where we've already found everything, and use the shovel to. I mean, not shovel. I could go to a place where we've already scavenged everything, and I could probably use the axe to get even more wood and fuel out of that. And since the temperature is one of the core things they show in this game, hey, 19 degrees Celsius. I don't know what your insane made-up numbers mean, but congratulations. Apparently, you can click on that to alternate between them. Let's see. But yeah, the fact that temperature is listed that way and they keep remarking on it makes me think we're going to want to deal with that at some point. So we'll need a lot of fuel for our heater. Moonshine. Things get easier when you drink, or so it seems. It's a good trading item. Yeah, none of my characters are listed as being drinkers. One of them's a smoker. So if I can avoid it, I'd like to avoid drinking at all, but as a trading good, that's good. And I can currently make it. Apparently you make moonshine out of sugar. That's probably true. Sorry, I don't know anything about moonshine. That's a good trading item. The limiting factor here is the water a little bit, in that it's used for other things, so I have to worry about that a little bit, but I can make 4 if I want to use up all my water. Let's make a couple. Let's get ourselves set up with another some more water filters, so we can get more water on future nights. You know, let's get you. We'll have you get busy making filters. Probably 3 of you, maybe just 2. We're gonna want to run our water filter more in the future. There we go. There we go. Running out of time in the day now. So soon I'll probably want to make the herbal station so I can craft cigarettes for trading items. Then we can go to places like that military location and craft a whole bunch of, like, trade all of our crafted goods for stuff that we can use. Or when that one dude shows up, of course. So let's review the requirement there. Herbal garden, no. Workshop. Oh, I can make it right now. Okay, let's make it. Let's use all of our goods to make a crazy amount of stuff real quick. And I'll learn to regret it later, huh? Maybe. Almost want a little bit more space. I'll put the herbal shop over here just to visually separate it. So like, okay, this is my normal workshop, metal workshop, herbal workshop. Because if they're all on top of each other, it's going to be hard to navigate. This is close enough to be forgiven, I think. Running out of time, though. So we're currently making moonshine. I believe the fact that the radio is playing makes me think I must have already checked it today. So we should be good to go there. Yeah, day's ending. Funny, you get all these goods that let you get build stuff, and suddenly you're real busy and actually getting stuff done during the day. For a little while there, I was like, well, I'm out of scavenged goods, so I guess I'll just wait now. I'm sad. So, looking at our herbal workshop, we can make bandages. The missing component there is pure alcohol. Cigarettes, though, just require components and tobacco. Interesting. You don't even need, and it makes 4. You get 4 cigarettes for just some tobacco. It doesn't even mention having roll-up. It's a roll-up cigarette, requires homegrown tobacco and components. Let's see. Homegrown tobacco requires just herbs. You just turn herbs into homegrown tobacco, apparently. So all the herbs I'm picking up I can either turn into meds or tobacco as I want to go. And looks like both versions of meds require alcohol, so it'll probably be a priority just to use herbs themselves. Unfortunately, our smoker's going to smoke a lot of them, probably, because he is listed as a smoker. And so I don't know how much trading we'll get out of that. But tonight's the night. So, Bruno, you're going to be guarding, alone. Nobody's sleeping tonight, unfortunately. Marco's going to be on scavenge duty. Whoa. There's locations we can't reach because of fighting, including the military outpost and the supermarket and Sniper Junction. St. Mary's Church, Ruined Villa. That's a lot of the places we recently heard about. Let's see. There's some weapons in the school. Huge amount of weapons in the hotel. That's gonna have to be my priority. I'm trying really hard not to rob people. So I'm trying not to go to the places that are like, oh, this nice elderly couple here. You should murder them in their sleep and take all their stuff. I'm trying not to do that so far. Or ever if I can, but, you know, I don't know how desperate this game might get. The hotel's supposed to have a huge amount of weapons, it says, so... And food. Those are both good, so we'll see how it goes, but, could be in trouble. Caution is advised. Good luck. Let's see, given these options, I'll probably want... Oh, the axe is already half done. Not surprising with how much work we've gotten done. I'm thinking crowbar or lockpick. Maybe both. Might want to take both. If caution's advised and I need to sneak into something, I might want to take the lockpick so I can get in quietly. Crowbar could make a noisier effort of things if no one cares. And I think I might keep both options open because I'm here for things that probably take up less space, like weapon parts and stuff like that. We have a lot of stuff like components and wood, and that takes up a lot of space, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. Let's give it a go. I'm sure I'll be fine. What could go wrong besides the death of everyone I've ever met? Once noble and bright, now a shadow of its former self, like us. Oh, come on, man. I thought you were happy. We've been having good times. Might as well check the scavenge pile. Yep. More or less what you'd expect for an outside location. No signs of murder yet. Good. Not overly concerned yet. Stocking up on more components and wood, that's fine. There's a decent chance I'll drop this stuff at another location, but I might as well get my inventory full as soon as I can. My logic is that then if I have to leave suddenly because something's going wrong, then whatever I have is what I have, as opposed to being like, oh, I'll grab it later, and then not getting a chance to grab it later. My legs went numb. I missed the dishes we ate before war. Let's not be creepily standing at the door. Hi. Hey, stranger, want to trade? Go to the first floor. I'm on the first floor right now. Oh well. I don't have anything to trade, though, unless I'm going to trade the goods that I found in the environment around me a moment ago, which might be possible. I think that counts, actually. There we go. Lots of components that are just sitting around. I wonder if the others just don't have the ingenuity to use it, or if it's just such a plentiful good that not everyone cares, or everyone gets full up. Ooh, tobacco. We have newly found uses for that. What's back there? It said caution advised, but it didn't say... It didn't seem to imply that we were in danger. That's just another exit. I assume caution just means don't get caught, and, you know, be careful with individual NPCs, but you're not necessarily on the verge of getting shot all the time. Alright, the quest for weapon parts continues. Fertilizer! I can use that to get, potential food without using up my food. Electrical parts? Absolutely. I'll drop my wood for some fertilizer. Heading on upstairs. No signs of people up here. No signs of anything inside here, to be specific. How do I get to that? Can I get it from this floor? Oh yeah, this is the only place to check for it, so let's get it before I move on. So that's considered stealing, everything around here. Teddy bear and a bunch of wood, not a big priority. So, oh. I was thinking American. But this game doesn't take in the I don't think this takes place in the United States. It's a European country, if I remember correctly. And Europeans, when they say first floor, they mean the second floor, according to like what Americans call it. I mean, like they call the first floor what I call the second floor, because they call it ground floor, I believe, or landing or something, and then first floor is the one that's one up. That's what threw me off there. So that's what he means when he says go to the first floor. Unfortunately, that means that he probably has all the food's probably there. I'll check around for weapon parts and stuff, but it might be that you have to trade for all the good stuff. And if I get caught stealing, we could be in some serious trouble. And I'd prefer not to steal if I can get away with it, but things are a mess. What can I find here? Science parts. I call them science parts instead of electrical. So you could saw blade your way in there. Ooh, components out the wazoo. How are we doing on wood? I think we're actually getting a little lower on wood now because I've burned through a lot of it, so maybe I shouldn't. Copy is supposed to be valuable, so I shouldn't drop it. Oops, that's me dropping it. I did not even mean to click on that. Just weighing whether I should grab more components right now or not. Hey, buddy. Get away from here. If you want to go trade, go downstairs. Okay. They're not happy to see us. I think this is meant to be a Splinter Cell type location. I think you're supposed to sneak your way around. And I'm not... That's not really what I was signing up for by coming here, but that might be the purpose of this location. You either trade, or you get out. Maybe I'll see if I can trade... Maybe I'll see if I can trade weapon parts... Get them for coffee, which I just found. Oh, it's blocked on this side. You can't go this way. So you have to go the front. The other door is the front door for them. Let's go for a jog. Got some ground to cover. It's getting a little late. That's stealing. So that kind of means stealing. Let's keep exploring. Come on. That room's empty. Getting a little late now. Is this guy gonna get mad at me for being up here? He did earlier. He's looking over there for a moment, so maybe I can sneak up here real quick. This might go poorly for me. should I just steal? Don't get caught, right? Ah, those are the weapon parts we need. This could get me in trouble though, right? Might have to get started. Don't mind me, everybody. We're gonna just keep it quiet. Don't try this again. Yeah, they don't like me being up here. I'm gonna leave. Definitely playing Elder Scrolls for the moment. Let's see if I can trade... I'll see if I can trade my coffee beans for something. Hi. I have some things for exchange. Want to see? Sure. Let's trade. None of that is weapon parts, Mr. Kiorba. Siorba. I don't know how to pronounce your name. No offense, but I don't. How about tobacco? You gotta be kidding. Show me more. Okay. Let's learn. Wow. So coffee's worth less than a single tobacco. Good to know. Fertilizer. Interesting. You can't even trade parts, apparently. Unfortunately, he has no weapon parts, so he's not super interesting to me, so I might just ignore him. Not really interested. Hope you change your mind. Ah. Is that a child or a woman? I think that's a woman. She's laying down in a weird angle, like her head's weirdly sticking up, so I can't quite tell if that's intentional. Maybe she's just kind of leaning and reading a book or something. There's like 4 people here. Gotta leave this place. Oh, right, I'm running out of time. Hey guys, see you later. It's late. Gotta go. Gotta go. Damn it. That was not nearly as weapon part heavy as I was hoping. Well, at least my inventory's full, right? But yeah. You have to steal them is the issue.